Hello, hello. I thought that maybe some of you would like to um, get a virtual Samhain gathering and ritual done with me here this evening. So that is what we are going to do. We'll just do a little Samhain gathering. If you'd like to gather your own candle to be able to light during it, please do that now. And we can go ahead and get started. Please share out the video if you'd like. And hopefully you can hear me okay. Remember to get your own candle if you'd like for this Samhain. Give me a thumbs up to let me know that you can hear me. That would be great. As Samhain rolls around and the veil grows thin each year, many people in the pagan community take the opportunity to hold rituals honor the dead. This may take the form of setting up an altar to honor the ancestors, or to hold a vigil for those that have crossed over in the past year. In general, we tend to be pretty good about remembering those who have touched us, whether family, of the blood, or by spirit. However, there is one group that is typically overlooked at this time of year. It's the people who pass through the veil with no one to mourn them, no one to remember their names, no loved ones left behind, sing their names with honor. Think of the people out there, not just in your community, but around the country and around the world, who are buried with no headstones because there was no one to pay for a marker. Consider the old woman in the nursing home or the care center who died with no children or nieces or nephews to bid her farewell in her final moments. What about the homeless person who used to panhandle on the streets, who one day just stopped showing up at the corner and is now buried in an unmarked plot with dozens of others just like him? How about the children who are lost for whatever reasons in our world and die alone, whether by violence, neglect, or illness? What about those who were once remembered, but now their gravestones lie unattended and ignored? These are the ones whose spirits we will honor tonight, along with our loved ones, even though we do not know their names. I cast the circle round and round. I cast you with the energy of the earth. 3 times round I cast the circle for protection, for the holding of our energy, and to create a sacred space. The circle is cast. Guardians of the watchtowers of the east, powers of air, spirits of clear will and knowledge, I do summon, stir, and call up you to witness our rites and to guard our circle. To the south. Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, powers of fire, spirits of illumination and desire, I do summon, stir, and call you up to witness our rites and to guard the circle. Hail and welcome. Guardians of the watchtowers of the west, powers of water, spirits of death and initiation, I do summon, stir, and call upon you to witness our rites and to guard this virtual circle. Hail and welcome. Guardians of the watchtower of the north, powers of the east, keepers of the northern portals, spirits of mountains and plains, I do summon, stir, and call upon you to witness our rites and to guard this virtual circle. Hail and welcome. I call to the great God, Lord of the underworld, the horned one, master of the great hunt. We ask you to be with us tonight and join us in our circle. Help us to understand the mysteries of the underworld. Help us to reunite with loved ones who are now a part of your realm. Give us the courage to face the coming of the year and help us to learn the lessons we received in the last turn of the wheel. Hail and welcome, blessed be. We call to you, great goddess, eternal lady, mistress of the moon. Join us, great crone, as we celebrate the passing of the old year and the coming of the new. Great lady, smile down upon us. Illuminate us with your wisdom and grace. Allow us to feel the touch of those who have left us. Stir our souls with passion and fire as we gather here tonight, virtually, to celebrate the sacred Samhain festival. Hail and welcome, and blessed be. Lighting of the Samhain candle. Thanks for joining. Remember to get a candle of your own. The warmth of the last year drifts away from us. It takes with us the green growing things, the blossom of the flower, and the air's warm breath. As it goes, it leaves us with one gift, the Samhain fire. The candle we light tonight represents that fire that will burn without us and within us. It is the warmth the gods give us as we face the coming winter. It is the prayer and promise that we will remain safe in spite of the chilling elements around us. It is also the hope that we will keep in our hearts until next Beltane. Tonight, we light the Samhain candle to signify all of this. As it burns, we know that we have come to the end of the beginning of another turn of the wheel. The past is now behind us. The worries, sufferings, losses, and pains we had to endure in order to grow are now done. We set aside last year and put it to rest. We give it up now to the Samhain fire. Let the fire remind us of what we have learned this year and be a promise to what we will learn in the next year. Now is the season of Samhain. It is the season of ancestors, our glorious dead, and those who have fallen and crossed over the veil from this world to the next. Now is the time for us to honor them and pay tribute. As the wheel turns each year, we experience the joys of new life and the ever-present hand of death. We have all lost friends, family, and mentors as the years have rolled by. On Samhain, when the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest, we can almost reach out again and touch them. As the wind blows, we can almost hear their voices. In the dark sky, we can almost see their faces once more. Their presence creeps into our hearts. Tonight we call to the ancestors, those that have come before us and helped us to learn life's lessons. Come to us in our circle and let us feel your warmth and love once more. Tonight we honor you in this magical circle. You may have left this world, but you have never left our hearts. All gathered here tonight in our circle of love, trust, and friendship, join me in honoring those who have left us. Let their energy fill up our circle, and let any tears be tears of joy as we feel a brief reuniting with them. If you've decided to have your own candle to light at this time. If you'd like us to honor someone for you, you can put their name in comments. As you light your own candles, say the name of the loved one that you wish to join us this night within the circle. And we'll sit for just a minute before we move forward, allowing people to show honor and love and remembrance to those that have passed from them. Wonderful. Thank you. We welcome you, great ancestors. Stir in our hearts as you stir in our circle. Hail and welcome. You want to take just a few minutes to welcome and remember those that you have called out to this night. Tears and laughter, of course, are welcome as you do that, and tends to always flow, right, when we think of the ones that have passed before us. Tonight, in the darkness, we also remember those who were forgotten. Tonight we honor you, the unknown, the unloved, the unwanted of our world. Whoever you may have been in life, tonight, now, in death, you are ours as you watch from the other side, at least for a little while. Women who were lost to us, how did you pass? Were you old and alone, crossing over with no one but your own ghost to keep you company? Were you young and healthy, taken from us unexpectedly, your crossing as much a surprise to you as to anyone else? Does your body lie in a cold office somewhere, waiting to be claimed? Or do you lie under the stars tonight, in a field or a forest where you'll never be seen? Forgotten women, your spirits are with us tonight, watching us from the outside, from outside our circle. We remember you and want you to know that you are honored. You are remembered. Men who were lost to us, how did you pass? Did you die in a strange place, far from your family and friends, lost to everyone but your own demons? Were you in the prime of your life, or creeping along against the ravages of old age, watching as disease and neglect took their toll upon you? Are you buried in an unmarked plot, in a plotter's field somewhere? Or do you lie under these glorious stars tonight? Forgotten men, your spirits are with us tonight, watching us from outside our circle. We remember you and want you to know you are honored. You are remembered. Sweet children, crossed over from this world to the next. Your lives were far too short for whatever reason, and you left us before you grew. On the other side, perhaps there is a mother to hold you when you need to feel loved, a father to comfort you when you are afraid, a big brother or sister to guide you on your journey, wherever you may lie, and whether you were big or very, very small. Your spirits are with us tonight, watching us from outside this circle. We remember you and want you to know that you are honored. You are remembered. All of you, women, men, children, you may have crossed over unnoticed when you left this world, but for now, you are remembered. You are unforgotten. You are honored by us this night, and if it helps you along your journey, then so may it be. Know that this night you are with us in memory and spirit. Know that you are no longer the lost and unreachable dead. You are remembered. If you'd like to take just a moment to meditate on what has just been said, see if you can feel the presence of the lost ones as you stand or sit within our circle. If there are any that you called forth. You may have noticed a distinct shift in the energy that you've been feeling, and that's normal. It's also why this next part of the ritual is very important. We've invited them to watch us, and now we need to send them on their way. Dearest ancestors, those who have departed this world, thank you for joining us this night. Never forget what you mean to us as you retreat once more into the veil that separates the two worlds. Spirits, guests from the place beyond, it is time. We have honored you and celebrated your names, though we may not have known you in life. Now is the time for you to move on. Go back to the place from which you came, to the places in which you belong as one of our beloved dead. Go back knowing that this night you were honored and remembered. Go back across the veil and remain in that world. You will not be forgotten again, and we will honor you with our memories. Farewell, rest easy, and may the coming parts of your journey be worthy of you. Hail and farewell. We thank the Lady, the Great Mother, the Eternal Crone, for being with us tonight in our circle. Remind us of your beauty and your love in the days ahead. Help us to find the strength to honor you as much in the darkness as we do in the light. Blessed be. We thank the great God, the honored, the horned one, Lord of the Sun, for joining us in our circle. Soon you will come to us as the child of hope. But for now, we honor you as your weary journey around this turn of the wheel has come to an end. Blessed be. Guardians of the watchtower of the north, powers of the earth, keepers of the northern portals, spirits of mountain and plains, you have joined us in our rites and have guarded our circle well. We thank you for joining us on this sacred night. Hail and farewell. Guardians of the watchtowers of the west, powers of water, spirits, death, and initiation, you have joined us in our rites and have guarded our circle well. We thank you for joining us this sacred night. Hail and farewell. Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, powers of fire, spirits of illumination and desire, you have joined us in our rites and have guarded our circle well. We thank you for joining us in our sacred night. Hail and farewell. Guardians of the watchtowers of the east, powers of air, spirits of clear will and knowledge, you have joined us in our rites and have guarded our circle well. We thank you for joining us this sacred night. Hail and farewell. I reduce this circle 3 times round. I walk around the sacred space, releasing the energy that we raised, putting near an end to our right. This circle we created is open, but never broken. Another year has passed us, and another year full of promise and hope stands before us. With the blessings of the Lord and Lady, the love of those around us, and the memories of those that have left us, let us go forth from this sacred place, knowing of the bounty that is yet to come in our lives. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be. I'm now going to allow the candles to continue to burn. There we go. I'm going to allow the candles to continue to burn over the next few hours, and actually I will relight them all through tomorrow and the 1st, being that tomorrow is All Hallows Eve, and then the 1st is actually Samhain. So I'm happy that you were able to join me today in this little ritual. I figured we'd just kind of put it out there. We had somebody request if we could do something like this. So hopefully you were able to to call out for remembrance. If you weren't able to during this portion, if you kind of stumbled across it, feel free to replay it if you'd like with your own candle and call out. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderfully blessed Samhain. And remember, this is a time of remembrance. This is a time for a lot of inner working. This is a time to release all the stuff from the past and to move forward into the new year. Even if you decide not to make November 1st your new year, if you want to stick with January 1st, by all means, you can do that. But now is the time to start actually making plans for your goals and doing the mundane work, right? That's backed by your magic. So with that, again, thank you for joining me. I've enjoyed it. Have a wonderfully magical rest of your night and Samhain season.